So, good morning, class. So, please rise for our prayer. So, before we start our discussion, let me check first the attendance. So, no one's absent. Very good. So, how was your day? Do you feel good? Ah, that was great. So, are you ready for our discussion? Okay, that's good. So, let's start. So, our topic for today is about adjectives. So, anyone, what is adjectives? Okay. So, adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify nouns or pronouns. So, for example of adjectives. So, red, quick, happy, and obnoxious are adjectives because they can describe things. So class, did you know that adjectives take many forms? So that's great. So some common adjectives are formed when we add a suffix to a noun or a verb. So for example, when we add the suffix full to the noun beauty, it makes the adjective beautiful. So what if we added the suffix able to the verb read? So anyone? Okay. So if we add the suffix able to the verb read, so the adjective makes the word readable. So understand? Okay. So other suffixes are often used to create adjectives are include this. So some adjectives are take the form of participles or verb ending in ed or ing. So there are many other form of adjectives that are formed from nouns and also verbs that but are original in themselves. So for example, this close, deep, slow, and etc. So we usually think of adjectives as words. So these parts of speech are phrases and clauses. So it can also function adjectively. So for example, in the sentence, the man wearing the hat winked at me. So the phrase wearing, for example, in the sentence, hat modifies the noun man, so it is an adjective phrase. So, and in the sentence, the man who was carrying a book winked at me. Who was carrying a book is a clause modifying the noun man. So, it is an adjective clause. So, do you understand? Okay, very good. So next is adjective placement in relation to nouns. So in general, an adjective goes before the noun it modifies. So in most cases, it will precede the noun unless special emphasis on the adjective is needed. So, in a pair of words, the second is usually perceived to have greater emphasis. So, in this example, the noun has the most emphasis. So, the example is this: the old dog burnt trees. And, and with this example, the adjective is emphasized. Like the songs half heard and words unspoken. So the adjectives that come after the nouns, they modify our post-positive adjectives. So these are rare in English, but there are a few adjectives that are always post-positive, like galore, extraordinary, and adjectives are sometimes post-positive when the writer wants to sound poetic. So next is the adjective order. So as most adjectives are placed before the noun that they are modifying, there are some general rules of deciding in which order to list multiple adjectives. So the general guidelines are as follows. The first guidelines is the opinion or quality. The second is the number or quantity. Third is size. Fourth, shape, age, color, origin, material. And the last is the qualifier. So when we say opinion or quality, it is such as beautiful or priceless. And in number or quantity, it is few or three. Then in size, it is a gargantuan or petite. So in shape also, it is a square or oblong. So the list may vary slightly from style guide, though the components are the same. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and please be reminded that our next topic is all about the demonstrative adjectives, the possessive adjectives, predicate adjectives, and about comparative and superlative adjectives and their degrees of adjectives. So I am hoping that you gain a lot of lesson for this discussion about the adjectives. So thank you.